Hello guys, a very good evening. In this video I will take you through the unboxing and review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 which basically comes in three variants. The 2GB RAM and 16GB ROM variant is priced at 10,999. The 3GB and 32GB variant is priced at 11,999, and this one comes with a 4GB RAM and a 64GB internal memory. It is priced at 12,999 in Flipkart. And this comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 octa-core 14nm processor, a 5.5-inch Full HD display, a massive 4100 mAh battery, a 2.5D curved glass, a metal body, rear camera of 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel front camera. So without wasting more time, let's unbox this phone. Let's tear this off. Right, so decent packaging. Let's remove the outer cover. Okay. If you look closely, there is 4 written here, symbolizing the Redmi Note 4, and it's made in India. Let's open the box. How do we open this? Okay, alright, here it comes. Wow. So on the top there is the Redmi Note 4 itself. Okay, it's a golden color variant. We'll look into the details of the phone later on. There's a warranty card here. Let's see what else is there. I think it's a user manual. Here is a charging adapter. It's a standard charger actually. There's no fast charging available with this phone. There's a USB to micro USB charging cable. Let me take this out. There we go. So yeah, that's about it. That's the unboxing of the phone. Let's look at the specification of the phone now. Alright, so the back of the Redmi Note 4 is made of metal, as in case of Redmi Note 3, and this time around the top and bottom portion, which is made of plastic for better antenna receptivity, it's divided by a thin aluminium line, which looks quite premium. And also they have shifted the speakers from this position to the bottom. Here is a speaker grill, and here is the microphone. Actually, both are not speakers. And yeah, here's a 13 megapixel CMOS camera with BSI. There is a backside illumination over here. It contains 5P lens, and it supports PDAF, that is face detection autofocus, and 0.1 seconds focusing time, and a pixel size of 1.12 micron. And here's a ultra fast fingerprint scanner. This works as good as Redmi Note 3. And here's the MI logo on the top. You'll see the 3.5mm jack, IR blaster to control various electronic appliances. Here's a secondary noise cancellation mic, and volume rocker, and the power button. And here's a OTG supported micro USB port, and we've already seen the speakers and the microphone grill. And here is a hybrid dual SIM card slot. You can either use a SIM card and a micro SD card, or dual SIM cards. You cannot use dual SIM cards and the micro SD card at the same time with the default setting. And yeah, on the front you'll see a 5.5-inch Full HD display. Here is a notification LED light. You won't see it now. Here's the ambient light sensor, earpiece, and a 5 megapixel shutter, which is capable of recording 1080p videos, and it produces great selfies and good video recording quality as well. And here's the 3 capacitive buttons which are lit. This is home, this is menu, home, and back. And the phone is slightly less thicker than the previous model. It is 8.45 mm thick, and it weighs around 165 gram. And and the sides are edgy, actually the curved, to make the phone more comfortable while holding. That's pretty much about the design and build quality of this phone, and it looks quite premium to hold in hand. Let's get in and see some of the features and specifications. See how fast I can unlock the phone using the fingerprint sensor. I'm just tapping on it. It's super fast, guys. So here's a 5.5-inch full HD display. The colors are vivid, the images are clear, and you can even see there is no distortion in wide viewing angles as well. And moving on to the specifications of this device, let's go into the settings. About phone. Okay, this phone runs on MIUI 8.2 version on top of Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. And this is powered by a 2 GHz octa-core Cortex A53 processor. RAM is 4 GB. This model is 4 GB and 64 GB variant. Out of 64 GB internal memory, that is ROM, you will see 50.75 GB is available right now, but out of the box it is around 53.6 gigs. And this is a kernel version. If you just keep tapping on it, it takes you to a place where you could test out various different options. This is especially useful when you're buying a second-hand phone, like if you say torch LED. So 2 flashlights will be open alternately. Please keep watch. Okay, let's see. All right, this is a dual tone LED flash basically. Okay, sparse, volume up, down. Okay, so there are various options to actually test it. I'll force close it for now. So that's about the specification, and let's look into the strong point of the phone, which is its battery performance. So it has a 4100 non-removable battery, and it can give a 3G talk time of 34 hours, web browsing of 18 hours, and video playback of 15 hours. So it is really battery efficient, and it's one of the most powerful points of this phone. It also supports 4G voice over LTE, that is voice over long-term evolution, which improves the overall battery backup, and also it improves the audio and video quality. And okay, let's go into the camera performance. Let's look into the camera gallery, unlock it. I took certain selfies. This one is with the beauty mode on. This one and this one is without the beauty mode on, and this one is again with the beauty mode. So I'm pretty satisfied with the ways the 5 megapixel front camera is working. And also I took a video actually to just test the video quality. Guys, I'm just testing the 5 megapixel front shooter of the Redmi Note 4. Let's see how the video quality and audio quality comes out. So yeah, the sound is quite good, quite loud and clear, and the video quality also is up to the mark, I would say. And here I have taken 2 photos, 1 and 2, with autofocus on. I've specifically focused on this product, that kinds of give a bokeh effect, blurs out the background, and this object stands out. And as you can see here, so there it has done a very decent job. This one is taken in pitch dark with just the flashlight on, and yeah, the flashlight is quite good. Under low light condition, this phone doesn't work. The cameras are really disappointing. As you can see, this one is taken without light on. Actually, light, I have just turned it off. It was evening 6 p.m. and very little light is coming in, and this one is with light on. So in both the cases, we'll see a lot of digital noise, and the images are not clear at all. And this one is clear because this photo was taken right besides the window where a lot of outside brightness was coming in, outside light was coming in, so it's a well lit area. So yeah, indoor photography works well when the object is well lit. And let's go. Yeah, so this photo I have taken it from my window, and let's zoom in. Actually, let's zoom in further. As you can see, we can read what is written. So see, it becomes clearer after some time. So yeah, under well lit condition, the cameras are up to the mark, I would say. See, the colors are quite the color reproduction is quite good, and overall the photo, I would say, in the external outdoor condition, it's quite good. This is one more photo that I took. Let's zoom in. Even if you zoom in completely, it still retains the quality. It doesn't distort much actually. So yeah, this is one more photo I've taken. It was a nice rainy day morning. So I'm satisfied with the external, outdoor photography, but in indoor, if the flash is on, it's okay. But under low light condition, this camera isn't up to the mark. And there are a lot of options, different options in selfie. If you can edit it, as you can see, there are a lot of cool options. So you discard it, adjust, enhance, sharpen, brightness, contrast, saturation, and a lot of options to play around with in the selfie department. And yeah, so also there is a cool app that I would like to show you. There's something called, what you can say, yeah, there was something called calculator. Where is it? Calculator, yeah. So there is a lot of different options it provides, like scientific calculator, length converter, area converter, volume converter, temperature converter, speed converter, time converter, mass converter. So there are a lot of different, a lot of variety of options available. The currency converter, the mortgage calculator. So yeah, these are pretty cool options that are added on to the basic calculator profile. And yes, I love the themes part. There are so many different themes that you could choose. It dramatically and entirely changed the way each icon looks on your mobile phone. Let's say if I select this one, this is how it would look. Let's say I select this one. So this gets applied in a few seconds, and theme applied. Okay, so this is how it looks. The lock screen, you go in, see, every icon is changed. It's completely changed. So yeah, the theme option is very good, and there's something called hidden features. So if you just pull this down, it asks you to enter a pattern initially, and these are my confidential information, confidential data, photos, documents, videos, whatever, PDF files. So you could simply pull this down, and initially it will ask you to set a fingerprint or a pattern to unlock this. And you could also add files from here, internal storage, from DCIM, camera, or any other location for that matter. Talking about the pros and cons of the Redmi Note 4. Cons first, there is no fast charging available. It takes over 3 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. The second one is you cannot use two dual SIMs plus an SD card. It's a hybrid setup. You would have to compromise on second SIM if you were to use an external SD card if 64 GB is not good enough for you. The third one is there is no Gorilla Glass or Dragon Trade protection. If you were to drop this mobile and if it breaks, you will have to spend around 4,000 rupees to replace the screen. So better go for My Protect if you're purchasing from there. That's about it. So yeah, that's about the cons. And the cameras and loudspeakers are decent. They're not great as a Honor 6X or Moto G5 or Lenovo. In Lenovo, yeah. So the Dolby Atmos technology in the speakers, they are unmatchable. So yeah, so it's not great, but I'll show you. It's loud. You know what I mean? It's loud, but it's not clear. Yeah. Talking about the pros. Okay, so the first one is it's metal build. Okay, and the second one is ultra fast, unlocking sensor and super accurate sensor. A full HD display, 2.5D curved glass, and an 4,100 massive battery, which gives you a battery backup of around 2 days. If you have a heavy user, heavy gamer, it would easily last up to 1.5 days. So that's about the battery. And yes, of course, it has a 4 GB of RAM, so the RAM management is excellent. And also it has a Snapdragon 625 14nm FinFET technology that is 2 generations ahead of Redmi Note 3, which had 28nm processor. This has a 14nm processor, the 28, 20 and 14. And it since it is a 14nm FinFET technology, it is more power efficient by 20%. That's why the battery backup of this Redmi Note 4 is better when compared to Redmi Note 3. So I think I have covered everything. Yes, and in case if you were to use a SD card, the inbuilt 64 GB and an external 128 GB expandable storage would be excellent if you do not have a dual SIM to use. So that's pretty much about it. If the hybrid SIM card setup and a fast charging and the absence of Gorilla Glass is not a deal breaker for you, I would definitely recommend Redmi Note for you. So if you liked this video and if you find this video informative, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you in the next video soon. Bye bye.